Bad
So,
mayhem.
yes. You told your Citadel of the dragon's plans of ridding the area of, what is it, the goblins, and that you were going to help them do that. That you have to go down into the grove to do it. She also, give me a second. This 21. Everything has to pop up in the worst space. She also says that she gives you a couple of things. So she gives you Qual's feather token. Can y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She gives y'all that. She gives you 3 scrolls. And the feather token that you got undoubtedly is called the tree token.
Okay.
I don't know where that is. Tree must be outdoors. Use this token. Use this to like token. Tree. Yep. So there's that. She also gives you 3 spell scrolls: one of mage armor, one of spider climb, and one of knock. And 1 small flask that contains 3 doses of an elixir of health. And also the key. What is an elixir of health? Yeah. So if y'all want to put that in y'all's loot bag, y'all
Yep.
need me to. Do y'all need me to show you, or I guess I can show the players. Yeah. Oh well, that's not gonna help. But you can put the spell scrolls and stuff in there. And she tells you to be on your way. The quicker we can get these
Things dealt with, the better.
goblins and such, the better. Yeah, dealt with, the quicker they can start shoring up their defenses.
All right. Well, Elvator will be, of course, very willing to get on his way because he's now found some concrete evidence that Alanis was here. So he shall spur the party onwards.
All right, so I'm gonna delete you.
He just deleted us.
Yep, and then
What?
you. Oh, there you are.
That sound. Oh, it sounded like Matt, but it's not. It is
Oh,
not.
shift ping. Why is everything being so slow?
Put the 2 elixirs of health in the loot bag. That
Okay.
means
Well, it's just 1 bottle, but it's got 3.
uses.
Yeah, it's got 3 uses in it.
Okay, I'll
3
adjust
swigs.
that.
Why is this thing being so fucking slow now? Damn. Okay. So, as you get to this point where you were before, this is where you killed all of the hobgoblins. Yeah. With the fire breath, and you burnt these. So, around the top of this thing is basically a. Well, Did I ever read this to you? If not, I'll read it again. What's the number on this thing? 41. 41. Okay. A circular shaft pierces the floor of this 40-foot in diameter dome chamber. Dim violet light shines out of the shaft, revealing a sickly white and gray vines that coat the walls of the shaft, which actually, about the first 5 feet of these vines have been burnt.
Mm-hmm.
A crudely fashioned stone throne sits against the curved wall northwest, and a large iron chest serves as the footstool. A sapling sapling does not grow there anymore because y'all burn it. The shaft has a 2-foot wall around it, much like the upper end of the wall, much like an upper end of a well. Because of the wall, creature pushed doors. You don't need to know that. See how? Okay. So as you look down, it looks like it's about 80 feet below.
80 feet. Okay.
Yes.
Who's got rope?
Should I scout?
Oh,
Well, yeah.
Why?
If you could fly down there and kind of take a look and keep out of sight, and make sure that the area at the bottom is clear, then that'd be appreciated while we gather up what rope we have and tie it together.
Okay. So give me a stealth roll. And how are you just fly? So how are you doing this, basically?
I don't have night vision, which does not help.
You don't have eyes of the grave?
Oh. Yes. Don't I? Yes.
I don't know if I'm not
Have
sure if
eyes of
that's
the grave. What does that mean?
that basically
The
means
ability to occasionally sense the presence of undead.
oh, never mind.
This is an insult. Oh.
I thought
I
eyes of the grave
have.
was you could see, you could cast it on people and they could have. What is that? That might be a little bit later on for the grave player.
Say. It's the presence of undead whose existence is an insult.
Well, what is the other thing?
That's a Twilight Cleric.
Okay, yep, never mind then. All right, so as you start to descend, so do you have to do anything for Eyes of the Grave, or is it just?
It says you can use this feature number of times equal to your wisdom modifier of once. Gain all expended uses, so I can use it. My wisdom modifier is 3, so I can use it 3 times.
Okay.
I have a candle in my. I don't have torches for some reason.
But you have a candle. You got a hooded lantern, right?
Yes, I have a hood lantern with undistinguishing ever burning candle.
Yeah.
I have a candle that came from the hood lantern. I'm gonna drop that first down the cavern. There's like at least some light.
Okay. So
Then I will.
So you light the candle and drop it down?
Yeah, and if it stays lit, that's another hokey.
Roll me a D100 to see if it stays lit. 20 or lower, and it'll stay lit. No. So as you drop the candle, it gets about 5 feet down, and it just burns out. Helping you with.
Okay.
But there is an eerie glow coming from here, so it's almost
okay.
You think it could be, light down there.
Okay, and I'll glide down.
All right, give me a stealth roll at disadvantage because I say so. Well, because you just dropped the candle down the hole. So, yeah. All right. So I'm gonna drag you to a new map. We got to find this map. Yes. There's the map. So as you start circling around the hole, um, who's got rope?
I don't think that I do, but I'll just quickly double check.
Have rope. I've got hempen rope.
Yeah, I do not have rope.
I
Does
had
anybody?
rope, but I left it at the top of the tower when we were descending because
Okay.
things.
I've got rope.
You've got rope. How much you got?
10, it says here.
10 feet.
10 feet. That's right.
Oh wait, I have rope too.
How
So-
much you have?
Well,
The 10 means how much it weighs.
yes.
So I think it's a 50 foot of rope.
Yeah, typically
Is
it's
that
50 feet.
Yeah.
So then we have a total of 100 feet of rope. So
Okay.
if we tied together my rope and his rope, then we can make it.
All right, give me a sleight of hand or a dexterity check.
Okay.
Whoever's
Okay.
tying the rope.
Well, the paladin might not be the best at sleight of hand.
Or dexterity.
Well, I'm just saying that anybody who might be better at sleight of hand, like the
Well,
monk,
not me.
perhaps.
Yeah, I was thinking to say there's a monk on there. You want
Yeah,
me
I'll-
to roll it, or
I can roll
can
it.
you roll it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give it to him to. He's not proficient, but he's better at it than me.
Oh yeah. So Babar ties the rope and he ties it up to the throne. Ray, as you start descending down the thing, you see a couple of figures bent over these glowing mushrooms. It looks like they're harvesting them. They've got robes on, and I guess you can see the name of them, so it doesn't really matter. And then out of the ground are these you notice them being tree blights, but they're still rooted in the ground. And let's see if they see you. Where is the perception? 9. So you rolled a 10, so the tree blights did not see you. How about the skeleton? So perception is a 9. So you get down there without being seen. What do you want to do?
I think I'd like to crack my hooded lantern so I could see.
Well, you can't
Hold on.
see?
Oh,
Okay, give me a second. I tell you what, these things here should be giving off light. So we're gonna. Did that give you any sight?
no, not that I can see.
Oh,
I think I saw the circle on the dot that you were. The map is where I'm supposed to be looking at the map.
oh,
Yeah, I see the bloop.
you see the bloop, but not the map. Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out how to do this. Not need vision. Why is it? Maybe I have. Might be why this map is running so good for me. A dynamic lighting zone.
Find that layer.
Yeah, let's look at you.
Let me look if I click on.
Oh, that's because you don't have vision turned on. How about now?
Oh. Okay. Okay, so the twig blades are rooted in the ground.
Yeah, this one's actually supposed to be over here. I accidentally moved him.
Okay. Okay. What
So
was that noise I was supposed to hear?
No.
You didn't hear a noise. You basically got down here and see all these things. Really no noise.
Okay. You can fly back up.
Yeah,
let everybody know what I saw.
you
I
certainly
haven't
could.
been seen. I'm not in danger. I will leave the space. You don't have to move me off this map, but leave the space to tell the guys what I see.
All right.
Let me do a stealth.
No. If you're flying back up, they wouldn't have seen you. Okay, so you fly back up and tell the guys. And what you would also tell them is that the walls of this thing, after you get past the first 10 feet, it's like the vines would be easy to climb down.
Okay. So there's room. Creepy guys. I think they're they
Are they what?
undead?
Yes.
Two guys that look undead down there with or twig blight rooted in their place. So let's climb down 10 feet. There's vines that you can easily climb down. Down. Do not interact with them for fear of to fight them all and dying again.
Hmm? So what do y'all do?
We must proceed. We must proceed down. But if you say that we should not interact with them, then we will try our utmost not to.
There is undead. Undead are always batched.
So y'all all want to start climbing down?
I can command the undead.
Give me a athletics check to get down.
Okay, that I can do.
I thought I flamed all these guys.
No, we're going down.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So give me an athletics check, and I'm just going to go ahead and move the party here.
Elvator does a wonderful backflip all the way down.
There's
Yep.
there's
You mean you let go of the wall and just drop?
what is there a hole in the center of the room?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So you backflip down. Give me a you. You
I
try
mean,
to
like
land.
I get to the bottom of the rope, and then just to kind of like woo, I do a backflip off the bottom, and then
give me
immediately as soon as I hit the bottom, actually I'll do whatever check you want me to do, and then as soon
a
as
stealth
I
check.
okay, well, ugh. I do that at
Yeah.
disadvantage. So this is gonna go really poorly for me, I imagine.
Yes. So as you hit the
Oh,
ground,
dude.
you hit, and every piece of metal
I'm like
seems
Pippin,
like it rings. It rings through through the halls here and
and then I'm
echoes.
gonna divine sense them.
You do sense they are not divine; they are undead.
Yeah.
This
So I just
here-
want to know. Okay, can you shift ping for me, or does that kind of do? Okay. Oh, I see them like right the frick in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Who's next down the thing? Give me an athletics check.
Yeah.
And you can roll stealth if you want to, but it's pretty much over now. Anyone? Don't all come down at once. All right. Well, Babar will go down next then.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
He's fine, and then he will stealth, but
Yeah.
so Babar hits the ground pretty hard.
Well, while they're coming down, just to kind of keep, because I know that the zombies would have heard me.
Yep.
I will use my channel divinity, and I will turn the unholy. So
Unholy or undead?
Unholy means also undead. So each fiend or undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom save.
I don't think they're fiends, but
In the name of Tia.
Exactly. In the name of Tyr, I command you.
what do I need to save against?
the only ones that, if these ones are zombies or undead as well, then the only one that, yeah. And I think I need a 13 as my current DC.
So this one here is not affected, I guess. And then this one here is affected.
But that's within 30. The only one that's not within. Oh no, they're all within 30 feet.
But those aren't undead. Those are twig blights.
Oh, these are twig blights.
Yeah. There's
Okay,
only two
so-
of them that are skeletons.
Okay, so yeah, the 2 skeletons are affected, and so apparently one of them is now has
Oh,
to
both
walk
of them
away.
are affected?
No, because you rolled a 15.
Yeah. So,
So
that
one of them will be affected.
Yeah.
So they must spend their turn trying to move away from me as possible. And it can't
All right.
willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me.
Theranos, you coming down?
Yeah.
Give me a athletics check. And then also you, Vykon.
Give me a sec here.
That's fine. And then if anybody wants to roll one for the basil. Vykon, you fall and take... where's my D6 roller? You take 8 damage, Vykon, on the way down.
Okay.
All right. So let's get you on here. Vykon. And then, did anybody roll for Basil? I'm just going to roll a d20 because I can't imagine he's got... Yep. Basil takes 6 damage. Oh, no. I need another d6. He takes 9 damage. I'll bring him onto the board with 9 less hit points. I don't think he
Theranos was fine. Theranos was fine.
What did you roll? I didn't see you roll.
18.
Yeah, 18. You made it down fine. All right,
It's my
so
maps.
we're going to put a turn order up, and everybody give me a roll.
Initiative.
Yeah, initiative roll.
Initiative for Tia.
Missing Basil and
Well, Basil's not here.
yeah.
I rolled for Basil and myself.
Okay.
Oh, you just going same thing. All right. Twig blights.
It's always
Oh.
twig blights.
Vykon or Basil on the turn order.
I don't see the map.
Me either. I can't click on myself for initiative.
Oh, well, you know why? Because you're not on here. Oh, no.
Because you were like, wait, well, yeah, Theranos is not on there, and then
Vykon, you should be able to. You got vision. Everybody should be here.
Okay.
Everybody can see now?
Yep.
No.
Let me roll my initiative. I never did.
All right.
I never went through.
Vykon, you can't see?
No.
I don't know why you shouldn't be able to see. You got vision.
Okay, now I can see. Just came up. Just popped up the second.
All right. So, twig blights. As Elevator hits the ground, the twig blights kind of do a little wavy thing and turn around, and they, huh?
You don't have me in the you don't have me in the turn order.
Well, you got to roll initiative.
I'll roll it again.
Still don't see you.
I just did it.
Okay. No. What'd you roll?
21.
I don't believe you. Nice kid.
So you wanted to send the result of this roll. No
Nah,
valid token
I was just messing with you. Okay.
Wow, 21.
Okay, so, well, but you came down last, though.
Okay, well, put me at last then. That's all right.
Well, no, well, you came down last. Well, go ahead and go. We'll just play it like that.
All right. Okay.
We'll say everybody just came down at once. Kind of like the Ninja Turtles dropping out of something. Oh, there it is. There's your initiative. I see it now. All right. What we gonna do, Vykon?
Well, I'm trying to move my token, but it's not responding.
Okay.
I'm gonna move over to what looks like a skeleton on my right, and hit him with an axe.
All right. That hits.
All right.
Your rolls are coming in a lot quicker tonight. Give me a damage roll. Oh, you want me? I can click it if you want me to.
Okay.
Why'd you roll like that? Okay, that'll work. All right. So as you swing this, I mean, you kind of like almost demolish the skeleton, but he's still standing. So as you start to attack that skeleton, all these twig blights kind of go towards you, and they hold out their hands, and on the end of their hands is these poisonous needles, and they shoot 4 needles at you.
Yeah. The one that he just attacked,
Yeah,
the skeleton, he needs to do a wisdom save.
Why's that?
Oh no, it's no longer turned.
Yeah. So you take 1, 2. What's your AC? Is 14. So you take 3 damage as these needles just kind of poke into you. Babar.
All right.
You want me to? You want to do it, or you want?
Well, Babar can.
Yeah.
He can rush to, because they'll have communicated that they want to be flanking this skeleton. And so Babar will use a key point and make 3 strikes.
Yes. No. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And 9. All right. Theranos.
That one is still alive, right?
Everything's still alive. Yep.
Great. I want to move up here. Two-handed spear this guy over here.
All right. You missed.
Of course.
Elevator.
Of course. Well, Elvator is going to flank with Babar. Shall raise his hammer to the sky. I shall find you, Alanis, for the glory of Tyr. Nothing shall stand in my way.
Did we have a rest before dropping down the hole?
We had
You
a long
did.
rest. Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
And
but
of
you
course,
took 8. You took 8 damage dropping down the hole, though.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
Finally, Tyr has blessed Elvator with a critical hit.
And it's dead.
He smites his ruin into dust.
Yep. So you hit this thing, and a bright flash of light happens when you hit him, and it just, like you said, it just disintegrates him.
Justice prevails this day.
Ray.
Okay. I'll use Sacred Flame on this guy. Just
All right.
Holy shit.
Oh, you have that.
Oh,
Oh,
Well,
snap.
yep. So that one dies too. As your Sacred Flame hits it, it just bursts into flames and falls into another pile of ash.
the power of holiness.
Well, they don't get to do anything because they're not there. Vicodin.
They're dead.
Yep. They didn't even get a
Basil's gonna
turn.
go.
Oh yeah, Basil.
Yep, Basil, you can tell me what you want Basil to do.
All right, he's gonna center a shatter spell in the center of
Yep.
where the blights are at right now.
There you
Alright.
go.
Insta murder, baby.
All right.
And so they need to do. I'll put the info right there.
Spell save 13. Constitution save 1.
He'll say.
Yes.
He'll point his finger and say, "You are a blight." Right.
1. So how much damage
Wouldn't
do
he
I do?
say?
Go ahead and give me your 3d8s.
All right.
You are obliterated.
Well, obliterated.
You are obliterated.
Almost max damage.
Do they take half?
Yeah,
Okay,
if they
so they're all
pass. It's like it
And then
doesn't
fail.
matter. They're twig blights.
dead. Yeah, they're all
Question:
dead.
the naked mole rat at the top right or above us.
We should just like splinter. Bunch of splinters.
Not yet.
Okay.
All right. But you can see him though, right?
Yes, that the hall's open, so
Yeah, or it's supposed to be.
I don't think my character could see that far, but
What? Well, yeah, I think he could. I mean, it's lit.
It's well lit.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a sudden loud noise. It sounds like a crack of thunder when that happens.
Yeah.
Well, good. Yeah. So yeah. As the crack of thunder happens, you actually see this rat get up and look around, and then start going towards the thing. So let me go ahead and.
The booms.
The booms indeed.
Reminds me of Kaboom, You Dead.
Yep.
Remember that one, Mon?
Yeah.
All right. We'll redo the order. Who went last? That was it'll be
It was Basil.
Vykon. It'll be Vykon's guy.
Okay.
All right. So
And we're assuming that Ray would tell us that there's something down the hallway.
I don't know. Would Ray tell you that?
it's more coming. Yeah.
Okay. Undoubtedly, Ray would tell you.
more coming, eh? So he moved me up to the square parallel to Elvator, and he'll hold an action to use his great axe if there's a foe that comes within melee range.
All right. All right. So it is Theranos' go. I'm assuming Ray would have said something like, "From the hallway to the north."
Beings
That way,
of
y'all
darkness.
know which way you're supposed to be coming from.
Theranos is gonna move over and back up the first team over here.
Okay.
Got my spear ready.
All right.
Nice.
Babar.
Well,
Pointing at
Babar
that,
is going to use his usual tactics, and he's going to go into the mouth of the cavern, and he will. He can now see this rat.
Mhm.
Okay, what is the range on that thingamajig?
The kunai at only 15 feet.
15 feet. Okay, well then. He will prepare the kunai, I guess, if they come close.
Yep. So he just sits there and spins it.
Yeah, and Elvator will do the same thing, preparing with the javelin.
All right.
Actually, I think
Prepare the
he could
kunai.
probably throw it from here. No, it's 35. He would want to have a better chance to hit. Okay, well then, I guess I'll roll both of them. So kunai, that's definitely gonna hit. And then javelin, probably not.
Go ahead and roll. You can either roll. So do you choose to grapple the target?
Yeah, he probably would.
Okay. So he takes it and throws it. Actually, he would have probably thrown it like right before he got up there,
Yeah.
and that would have done 3 damage. Not a whole 3 damage.
Oh no.
And then the javelin. Let's see. Javelin does not hit. It skids off onto the floor
Yeah.
as it rushes you. And as you throw the as you throw the javelin, the rat kind of jumps over it and uses it and starts running along the shaft of the javelin and jumps at your face and bites you in the face. 17?
17 is not hit.
Well, he bites you on your helmet then.
Yep. Tries to eat my head, but his
Yep.
jaws
And
cannot penetrate my thick steel.
And then this one moves up and tries to bite at Babar.
Okay.
And misses.
All right.
Ray.
Okay. I'm gonna use, because I assume the chamber's ceiling is relatively high, I'm gonna use my 50-foot flight range across the room. Because, well, it makes sense. Then I will. Figures. How far can I?
What we're trying to do?
I was wanting to throw dagger. No, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna short bow the guy. This guy.
All right.
Short bow.
Misses.
This. Okay.
Well, I don't know. You don't get advantage as a rogue for somebody being in combat, do you? You just get sneak attack. I think you just get sneak attack.
Yeah, it's just sneak. The hobbies.
Excuse me.
Lovely.
Guess if I use cunning auction to hide and then attack, there's some. No.
He's
That's all I can do.
He's gonna move his full movement to there, and that's all he'll do. Vykon.
Yeah. Okay, I am going to,
Wait a minute. Why is there 2 Vikings on the board?
because I couldn't move my tokens, so I tried pulling one on there to see if that would move. But now
Did
I
it?
can't move the other one either. I don't know what's going on.
We have cloned him using powerful magics. Good work, everyone.
I can't. I can't delete your token.
Or
No.
you learned the mirror spell.
Oh, we learned much more than that.
Well, let me see if I
Right.
can figure out why you can't.
I just move it?
Yeah, you can move now, right?
No. Somebody else moved it, I think.
Yeah, I moved it. I don't know why you can't
All right,
move
but
it.
anyway, move me
Anywho.
next to Babar, and I
Alright.
will great axe that rat.
Alright. That'll
Take
hit.
this, rat. How about some cheese, rat? Oh my god. Wait,
Wait a minute.
That's
How
all
did
right.
you roll one?
I mistyped. Let me do it again.
You know all you got to do is click the great axe up under your attack,
Right.
Okay.
like where it
Let me
says
try
great
that again.
axe,
Uh-huh.
because you're not at a +3. You're at a +5.
That's true. Okay, it just did another attack.
Well, I don't know why it's not doing that. Because
I don't
no,
know.
you got to. So on the chat screen, you see the chat screen where it has your roll
Oh, I
13
get
and
you.
20, and then up under there it says great axe. There you go. It still kills it. So you split that rat in half.
Woo!
Oh shit, you're not in the turn order anymore.
Rat splitting fun. But there's still a spot for a 21.
Yeah.
So we just know that that 21 is him.
All right. Babar's go.
Okay, well, Babar will... Can Babar sneak in between the rats and the hobgoblin?
Like right here.
Like, slide in between, yeah.
Give me a dexterity check and see. Roll above a 10, I'll say you can.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that's a save.
It doesn't matter. It's the same modifiers.
Okay.
So yeah,
So yeah,
Babar.
slide and then have two
Babar
punch,
cartwheels in between there.
double punch this rat.
All right. He gets
So
advantage, so that
15,
hit.
18.
They both hit. It's dead.
Yes.
All right. Theranos.
Time to move up and two-hand spear again.
All right. So you're gonna move all. Okay.
Sorry, I just gotta click on it here.
Yep. Take your time. That hits. I think that hits. Yeah, that hits.
Super good.
Target takes an extra 2d6 damage. Go ahead and roll your damage. And then Elevator, it'll be your go.
Uh-huh. Well, Elvator is gonna kind of sneak past Babar to get on the other side of Theranos.
All right. I'll roll it. So 6.
And then he shall swing with his warhammer. I've had enough of you, vile swine. Oh, thank goodness I have advantage.
Yep. Give me some damage.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna... Because now I believe I have... How many spell slots do I have? 3?
Go ahead, smite him.
Yeah, I'm gonna smite him. Unfortunately, in this one, you have to choose to like add your smite
Yeah.
before, so I'm gonna just roll my 2d8.
All right. That's 11 damage.
So that's 21 damage total.
So you smoked him.
Yeah.
He's dead. He's dead.
Divine
Nice.
lightning strike of greatness. Tyr has won this day.
All right. So let me read. Luminescent. This is the corridor you came from or dropped down into. Luminescent fungus shedding violet light clings through the walls and the ceilings of this wide cavern. The air is damp, chilly, and full of odors of loam and decay. A layer of earth mixed with rotting vegetation and remains of cave animals covers the floor. Several varieties of mushrooms and fungi grow over the mess on the floor, as well as a few saplings. And then, as you go into this next room, the floor of this rough cavern is stained and smells of blood and animal musk. Light from glowing fungus reveals an eastern niche which holds a pallet of matted furs, a wide wooden board on which a variety of weapons are affixed, and a great cloak of patchy black fur hangs on a slender pole. To the edge of the niche are two large nests made of hair and dry fungus and refuse. So treasure in here would be 2 spears, 6 javelins, 1 longsword, 1 great sword, and what's his name? Basil walks into the room and picks up a box hidden up under one of the furs.
My goodness, man. How did you notice that?
It's a knack. And it opens it, and it contains 249 silver pieces and 55 gold pieces.
Excellent. Excellent.
How many spears and javelins was that?
Give me a second. 2 spears, 6 javelins, 1 long sword, 1 great sword. Y'all taking any of that?
Yeah, I'll take the great sword.
All right.
What kind of condition is it in?
Great.
Great.
Okay.
It's a great sword. It's in the name.
Move me up next to Elvator.
All right. I'll get Basil in there too.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Basil over here where he would have found that box. All right, what we doing?
We are continuing our quest.
Have we searched everything?
In this
Anything
room.
else standing out? Everything's...
No.
Okay.
There is a chasm right here. Excuse me.
Maybe
Yeah.
this is the way out, guys.
Animal skin hanging on the wall?
Where was the animal skin?
You said there's an animal skin hanging on the wall?
Yeah, over here.
I'll pocket it.
All right. So you have 1 animal skin.
So we'll do with that.
Roll me a D100 real quick.
I'll see if
What?
it's whole or not.
Well, I just want to see what kind of... Yeah, it's in very poor condition.
Oh, perfect.
You could probably get about 3 copper pieces for it.
Now you got fleas.
and a flea circus.
Please they are
Awesome.
imaginary, please.
All right. So, yep. Where we going? What we doing?
Let's go down that chasm. Or is it like a tunnel or a pit?
Yeah,
or-
it's a tunnel.
Okay.
Everybody, somebody give me a survival check.
All right, I can do that.
Things are going to go badly.
So you walk for close to about that. Only people that's proficient in survival can
Okay.
give me a survival check. So you actually followed this tunnel for close to about an hour, and it goes downhill and it angles at like a 45-degree angle down. And it's after about an hour and a half, you going down this hill that you realize that this cannot be the direction you need to be going. It gets deeper and deeper. Go ahead and give me another survival check. Okay. So, like I said, after an hour and a half, Vicodin kind of stops the party and he turns around and says, "This is the entrance to the Underdark." Y'all get to a wide chasm and it kind of breaks out, but this is an entrance to the Underdark and not the direction that you need to be going.
Yeah.
So
I
you
mean,
turn.
Theranos might like it down there, but the rest of us won't.
So y'all turn back around and take another hour and a half stroll back up to this room.
All right. I'm gonna sit down and have some water and eat something.
All right.
It's been 2 hours. So, short rest?
So,
If y'all want to take a short rest, you can.
Yeah. So can I get a hit die?
If you want to,
All right.
I'll allow it.
Thank you. Much better. Say, I seem to remember there may have been another door in that first room where we dropped in, don't you think?
You do know that there was two doors, one to the east and one to the south.
Yeah, let's see if maybe the east.
All right.
I go listen
Unless
listen
somebody
at
wants
it
to go
to
south.
see what's the other side of that door.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
You going to the east? Yep. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
That's where Vykon suggested, right?
Okay. Let me get to
Right here.
perception. Okay. Let me look. You hear sounds of just basically footsteps. It sounds like, just a numerous amount of small footsteps, bipedal footsteps going back and forth.
I'm gonna cast Eyes of the Grave. Let's see
Okay.
if there's anything, because we had undead in this room.
So as your eyes flash and then just go into blackness, you do not sense any undead.
There's at least
Did we-
no undead on the other side of the room, but there's iPads. There's something walking around on the other side of
Matt?
the door.
Matt, did you get kicked from Roll20?
No, I'm trying to reboot it to see if things will improve.
Yeah, I don't
I,
know
I
why.
kicked out. I kicked myself out of it on purpose.
Gotcha. All right.
Should I go to the other door just to see if there's anything there on the south door?
Okay. Oh, I don't know why I'm moving. You can move yourself. So let me read this and see if I need to tell you about anything. 44. You just hear wind. Oh, did you roll for perception? Give me a roll.
Oh. All right, I should roll perceptions because it might be different.
Yes.
It's a nat 20.
So you hear wind. The wind is blowing from the northeast, no, from the southeast, and you feel a faint warmth on this wind. But you hear
So
nothing
deep
else.
underground, there's warm air coming under this door.
It smells like.
Yeah, it smells like sulfur.
Smells like
Oh.
suffering.
No, sulfur.
Sulfur.
Yeah, like the silver sulfur.
The silver sulfur.
Elvator. Sulfur.
Sulfur. All right. So you've listened.
Go
ahead.
So do we want to go through the door where we smell suffering, as Elvator would say, or
Yes.
people walking?
Well, if we go to the door, then once we go up to the door, then I'll do my sense.
Divine
Just
sense.
see if there's anything evil behind the door.
60 feet, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you don't get the sense of anything. Which one you testing? The east or the south?
Well, he said the wind was from the southeast.
The door that I'm standing at.
Okay, well,
He's at the south door.
And
No.
that's Fae, fiends, and undead, correct?
yep.
You sense nothing.
Well, seems safe to me. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All right.
I mean, did I once?
Huh?
My God only wanted me to die once.
Mm-hmm.
Well, nothing evil, really evil, is behind the door. So that means it's probably okay. So let's go. Tyr will protect us.
Okay, I'm gonna take a big step back and let him die.
And let me
Yes,
die.
Let you open the door.
I tell you what, I'm gonna go pee real quick before we open the door
All right.
Okay.
and grab me an energy drink, and I'll be right back.
Grab me an energy drink to prepare for this.
Be a drink of vitality.
So what's to the east?
Was
Sure,
the sound
footsteps.
of walking feet.
It's just feet, right? Small feet.
He used the term bipeds.
Yeah, it's probably more friggin' goblins.
It's always more goblins.
Yeah, it's all goblins all the way down here.
Step away myself.
Okay. So we're going through the sulfur door, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sulfur door is being moved. Who's opening the door and how are you opening it?
Well, I'll probably have Babar open the door, and I'll have my shield up in case anything is gonna happen.
I'll move.
Okay.
Open the door so I can see through it if I need to shoot something.
Okay, as the door opens, you have to give me a second. A rift opens here. It's debris strewn floor 2 feet below of the corridor. No phosphorant fungus glows in this rift. The corridor continues past the rift through, and well, you can't see anything. It doesn't tell you when to read this shit. Just go ahead and I'll read it when you get to where it needs to be read.
Want me to scout ahead and sneak? We're behind the door.
Can you move me down?
Yeah. You want Basil to be moved also? Can you move Basil?
Let me try. Let me see Bells. Okay, let me. No.
Okay. There must be something wrong with your mover. Theranos. You want to be down here too?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little off to the side though, like over here.
Okay, that's fine. Who just took off through the doorway? Nobody?
Well, nobody's through the door. I just moved closer to the door.
Okay. I'm just asking. There's no reason I was just asking. There's no traps there or anything, so you can go on through.
All right. We'll be going through them.
Okay.
I can't see anything on the other side of the door, though.
Because of the light.
But I have dark vision.
It's magical darkness. No.
Magical. No.
Well,
Don't
it says
give me
you can
that.
see.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll reload.
I'll shoot a sacred flame through the door. I can see.
Sacred
You
Flame
really?
requires a target.
There's Elvator through the door.
You can't see through this door?
Well, I can. Like, it's
I
dim.
can see a little.
Oh,
I can
didn't
see
mean to-
dimly through the door.
Well, that's all you're supposed to be able to see.
Gimli related to Gimli?
It's a
Yeah.
stupid brother.
Well, and Babar can't see anything. I don't think so, because he's.
Yeah,
He doesn't-
because he's Babar.
All right. Well, does Babar have torches? If
That's
not,
a good question.
I'll give him one of my torches.
He'll hold it in his trunk above his head.
Ingenious, my friend.
He can't really talk with the torch in his trunk. So you can move to the end of the hallway with no problem, and then I'll read what I'm supposed to read.
Okay. Come, my friends. The way is clear.
And y'all, everybody move how you want to be. Vykon, you tell me where you want to go. Okay, a rift opens here. It's debris-strewn floor 2 feet below of the corridor that you're standing in. No phosphorescent fungus glows in this rift. The corridor continues past the rift through an opening of the... Can you say rift 100 more times? The opening of the rift has caused it to shift 10 feet to the west. A number of 2-foot diameter holes riddle the floor of the rift, and the smell of burnt earth hangs in the air. So when you get down to this part over here, that's what you'll see. This part over here.
Hell worms.
Why is the fuck is it not being there? This part over here. So basically what has happened after I read that and twice and figured it out, this hallway, it looks like it was together at one time.
Okay.
But it has split, and it's like 10 foot. Did I say 10 foot? 10 foot. 2 feet. Okay, so no, this is only like a 2-foot drop. So when the earth opened up, it just pulled back the doorways, and it kind of made this thing look weird. So, and all along this hallway right here, just like there are these 2 foot wide holes.
2 foot wide holes.
Did it say 2 foot wide? 2 foot
Elvator,
diameter.
Put your head in the hole. See what's in there.
What's a 2 foot diameter? That's all the way around?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Across. 2 feet
across.
Okay, okay. Yeah. That doesn't seem right.
The dragon.
I mean, a 2 foot wide hole. I mean, that's huge.
That's a big hole. That's why I was asking.
I can
2
fit.
foot wide is big.
Okay, so here's why I'm saying that. In the description below that is, if you try to stick your hand down the hole or probe either of the holes, it goes further down than anyone is capable of probing. But what do we have in our party? Ray, you could probably. I work with guys that can crawl into a 2 foot hole. So don't tell me it's further than probing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say the holes are about the arm size. Like Babar can get his forearm down it, or some of the smaller characters. Like Ray would probably be able, if he put one shoulder in first, he could get his whole hand all the way up to his neck on it. So but if you tried to, you couldn't get further than your arm would reach before your body stopped. So that's how we're looking at that.
Okay.
I'm assuming Babar and Elvator would bend up to the front there.
Yep.
Yes.
I have a hooded lantern, but I can't see in the hall.
Yeah.
A light on me or something.
Can we drop a torch in the hall? Just so
Basil
we can
has
see a little better in
dancing
here?
lights he can use. It's a cantrip. So.
Basil is going to do what now?
His dancing lights is a cantrip, so.
We're gonna light up this crap.
So I'm going to put dancing lights. Matter of fact, I'll just take this.
4 torch-sized lights within range.
Yay!
Can y'all see now?
Orbs.
Oh yeah.
Glowing orbs.
Oh yeah.
Time for disco.
There's your 4 glowing orbs. All right, what we doing?
Still going, man.
Which way you going?
Let's go.
There's
well,
3
let's gather at the center and let's see what Basil has to say. Basil,
right,
which way seems?
Anybody heard anything in a certain direction?
No.
Okay.
Basil, can you give me a perception?
Yes.
Yeah, just give me a perception. Did you roll it from Basil's?
Yes.
Really? What, you roll a 3?
I did.
He rolled a 4. You notice that the smell of sulfur is coming. Actually, what you see is Basil just move. Why did you not move, you motherfuckers? Just move his lights down the hallway in this direction, and he says, "The smell of sulfur comes from this direction." And he points, and he actually moves his lights in the direction that the sulfur is coming from.
Are we looking for a demon-like creature?
No, well, I don't know.
I
Y'all know what y'all going after. If you don't know, then
What are we going after?
Apples. Apples.
the druid and the apples and
The druid and the apples.
Yes.
the druid and that you need to name this episode "Druid and the Apples."
Why?
If we make it to the apples, but anyway, that's what you get from Basil. He says sulfur this direction, and he floats his lights down that hallway.
Do we see what's behind the other door where the walking creatures were? Eat some stick little heads.
Why are you going to start down this hallway and then automatically turn back and go the other way? It's like, nope, nope, not today. But anyway, yeah, if you want to go back the other way, that's totally cool with me. We're just gonna role play it before we start moving shit.
Why don't we?
Elvator wants to go down the pathway which has the torches.
The sulfur smelling. So what is everybody's character doing at the time? So Elvator, go ahead. We're
All
moving
right.
out of turn. Ain't nothing happening right now. So Elvator, you move as far as you want to move.
Well,
And I guess Babar's going to.
I'll go to the end of the lights.
Okay. So as you get here,
Yeah, I see something. I'll kind of like do hand signals, be like, not sure what I see, but it's weird looking.
Yep. So coiled up on the floor here, you see. Hold on. Is this 45? Yes. The rift widens, creating cavern-like chamber. Small 2-foot in diameter holes riddle this hole too, or this area too. So, hold on. I'm sorry. Forget what you saw. Pay no attention to the man behind the glow. You see a glow coming out of one of the holes, and I'm going to give you advantage on perception.
Like that'll help.
Absolutely not. You think you see in the dark something flutter real quick, and then go into one of the holes, and a giant. I mean, it's like a torch is stuck down in that hole.
What?
So what is everybody else doing? Babar, Elevator, you've done what you're going to do. So
Yeah.
give me what everybody else is doing.
I typed it in the chat.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Vykon looks on the ground for fresh tracks. Give me a survival then, or nature, either one. Theranos, if you want to give me a nature, go ahead.
Nature done. Hold on.
I'm going to do it as a cumulative thing, and Basil, give me just a plain intelligence roll.
Sorry, I rolled on the wrong character for survival. Let me try it again.
Okay. So you do meet the prerequisites for finding this. So as y'all look, y'all are kind of examining one of the holes, and you see where the earth, not only is it burnt, it's almost like magmatized going into these holes and out of these holes. So y'all kind of think that whatever creature has made these holes, they're a form of transportation, like through this corridor here.
Like it's a tunnel, them?
Almost, yep. So y'all go ahead and move, or do y'all want to call that y'all's move? Or do y'all got something y'all want to do? Ray, what you want to do? The three of them kind of were examining the hole in this time, while Babar and the other guy, Elevator, run down the hallway.
Is there a edge on the wall where there's none to no holes that I could like hide or take a hide action or a prerequisite hide if there's something that comes out?
Give me a stealth check, and we'll say you're trying to keep in the shadows while this is happening. Okay, so you're pretty much staying in the shadows. You're kind of like with your back leaned up against the wall. Go ahead and just pick which wall you want to be on, and we'll say you're kind of hiding behind rocks and just kind of poking your head out.
This looks like a corner there.
Okay.
For some reason.
So you run and hide into that little area. So next kind of action phase. I'm not calling it a round. So everybody can just tell me what they're going to be doing for this next action. And then if combat starts, combat starts.
All right, Vykon is going to step.
Vykon does
is
what?
going to step into where the corridor continues across the rift.
So that's the where you're going to go?
Yeah, he's just going to move like 1 square into the next corridor.
1 square into the next corridor.
Yeah,
well,
check it out.
Okay, so this round, what is this corridor here?
Where it continues south.
Yep. Okay. So you're 1 square in, Theranos.
I'm gonna head right where he is,
Okay.
right next to him here.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I forget you can move yours. Where do you want? What you want Basil to do?
Stay back and don't get killed.
I don't think those torch lights can be more than like 10, 15 feet away from each other.
Basil's gonna stick with Ray, wherever Ray's going.
So Basil's gonna walk down the. Yeah, he's gonna just walk down the hallway.
I didn't see that. I didn't see this corridor at all because of how the lights were set up.
Yeah.
Do you want? Okay.
You want to go back there? I mean, basically, what you can see is this hallway. Oh, this hallway right here is just an open hallway. And then this is a big open thing that you saw when you ran through because something was casting light in there. And Basil will just start moving these lights into spaces that he thinks would help the team out the best.
Yeah. Elvator will use his sacred weapon.
Okay.
And he's going to move probably 15, 20 feet down this entranceway.
Ooh, let's go.
You move to the left or down?
South.
Okay, so as you get there, a head pops out of one of these holes and will make a bite attack at you.
Oh, hell no.
And then a tail attack.
Nope.
All right, very well. The head is still sticking out the hole here. Can you see kind of where it's at?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, so everybody else give me your actions for this round, and then we'll start. Y'all didn't see, well, Babar would have seen it. I don't think Ray would have seen it, and Basil would have seen it. So you other guys act like your characters don't know this is happening, and continue on doing what your plans were. Did you make? Let's see. When that thing attacked you, we'll say you swatted it away with your shield.
Okay.
Give me a perception check, guys, down the hall, Theranos and Vykon, for this round to see if you actually heard. To see if you actually heard the battle going on down the hallway, and then we'll go ahead and roll initiative. Let me clear this. Well, actually, we can leave the turn order up there. I'll just get rid of the. Vykon, you heard, and you know what it was when it hit the wall. You heard elevator shield hit the wall, and you instinctively knew what that was.
Okay.
Theranos, you were totally oblivious. You were looking down the hallway.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, so everybody, go ahead and give me. Do I have to clear the turn order?
I gotta roll initiative, right?
Yep, you gotta clear the turn order.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead. Everybody roll initiative. Don't forget to hit your token, because I saw a 22 that didn't count.
Nope, that was me. So yeah, watch I roll. Okay.
That's not bad.
Essentially the same number.
Everybody in there? Everybody where they want to be? Did it get Vykon this time? No, it did not. You roll a 12. And everybody's in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sending. Oh, I need that. Ray.
Basil roll?
Basil is going to go on Vykon's turn.
Okay.
They would have heard at least the head popping out or the
Nope.
chomp of.
Oh, you. You actually, I don't know. What can you see?
I can't even see
Elvator. Okay.
Elvator right now.
So go ahead and roll me a perception check, and I'll give you the roll at advantage because you're so close. No. Oh no, you get advantage. Okay, yeah. So yeah. What you basically saw down the hallway is like this bright yellow light coming on, and then you heard Elvator's shield hit the side of the wall. And Elvator, what you saw when this thing came out of the hole, it looks like moving magma. It's like this superheated piece of serpent. The superheated serpent came out at you, and it slashed at you with its tail, and actually it left burn marks across the front of your shield. Right across the your deity's symbol on the front of your shield, almost like it's Xing it out. So yeah, Ray, go ahead.
I moved across the hall to get line of sight.
Okay, so this thing has 3/4 cover because it's in that hole, and it only came out far enough to make that attack at Elvator, and then it kind of retreated back into the hole. So you do, what is 3/4 cover? That is, I'm gonna have to look it up.
+7?
Is it +7?
I have no idea. I know that half is +5.
That sounded like a 3/4 has a +5 AC bonus.
Oh, okay. I thought half was +5.
AC and dexterity saving throws. The target is about. Excuse me. Yeah, so it's a +5. You rolled a 16, and I don't know where my creature is. Freaking lost it. There he is. His AC is 13 +5, 19. You rolled a 16. The short bow does not hit. Sorry, it took so long to do the math. If you want to do any movement or anything, go ahead and do it. I trust you. Theranos, you heard nothing. So Vykon hasn't acted this round. You rolled on your perception last time. You rolled, what was your perception?
2.
A 2, yeah. So you didn't even hear him about who shot the bow. You didn't hear Ray shoot the bow, but you did see Ray run over this direction.
I want to call out, what's going on, guys? What are you seeing? And I want to move more towards where Basil is over here.
Okay, go ahead and take up your position, and if there's anything, so you see all you can really see is this one of these holes that has this immense light coming out of it.
Okay. I think that's all I can do right now. Because I don't know anything. I don't see anything.
Gotcha. All right. Babar would have seen the snake come out of the hole, and he would have heard you fighting it. So he can probably run over there. I say what Babar would probably do is run over there and shove his hand in the hole and try to pull the snake out. So give me an athletics check. Yeah, that didn't work. And as Babar tries to pull it, he pulls his hand out real quick, and he takes actually
Fire damage.
Yep, 1d6 fire damage. and he lets out this giant, elephant roar. And he pulls out, and you can see his hand start this elevator. You can see his hand smoking, and he's kind of shaking it, trying to cool it off, and blowing it with his tusk, not tusk, his trunk. And
I can see this now.
and what is elevator doing?
Well, Elvator looks at Babar. My friend, do not hurt yourself. These are creatures of darkness. And I have embodied myself with the will of Tyr. And my sacred warhammer shall crush this foe.
Okay, very well. And that would be 8 damage.
Yeah.
You hit him either way. I don't know how you would hit him like that though. Okay, so he's down and kind of hiding in the rocks, and you can see him, and you just take your warhammer and just hit the rocks, and the rocks kind of like explode back into. And you can, as the rocks hit this thing, your warhammer makes contact with its face, and the rocks just kind of showering it, and you see just like the smoke rise up out of the hole, and it smells like burnt stuff. So you hit it for 8 damage. Very well. Ray.
Okay, Ray's gonna run back down the hall the 25 feet. Whence he came, because he was looking down the hall. He has some cover, but he's still gonna try shooting the bow at the creature again.
Did I not put this thing in the turn order?
The creature's not in the turn order.
Well, that's stupid. Okay. How about now? Yeah, now, yes.
Does he get a turn before me? Makes sense.
No.
Yeah.
No. Should he?
Did he miss a turn?
Did he miss a turn? I don't know. Did he?
Yes. I'm at
Yes.
the top of the turn order.
Yeah, he missed a turn.
Okay, so we're not gonna retro elevator's damage, but when elevator hit it, this thing just went back into the hole, and then
Okay. Not there anymore.
Yep.
And rather than shoot my bow, I would hold my action to see if it pops its head out.
Okay. Theranos.
So it is. I want to find out what happened. I want to come in here and ask these guys what's going on.
All right.
I'm down here now.
All right. And what do you ask them?
I heard noise, commotion. I saw lights. What's going on?
Babal will turn to you and say, "A serpent of fire lives in these halls. I believe we have interrupted his slumber." But he says that in a Russian voice. I don't know.
Fire in holes.
Serpents of fire in these homes. We disturbed its slumber, and now it wants to eat us.
Vykon hears that.
Well, I don't know. Let's see if he does. Because you're all the way on the other side.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a d20 just for the check for Babar trying to say it. Okay, if you get above a 4, you hear it. There you go. You heard it. You're like, what is this voice on the fell wind? Something about serpents and fire. But go ahead.
No doubt they are the ones making the sulfur smell then.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. It's not even your go. Theranos' go. He's already moved.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, it's the snake's go. The snake it's growing. The snake actually pops its head out the hole right where Ray is, and it will make a
Well, I was holding my action to shoot.
Okay. Do your
Or-
damnedest.
I'd be at disadvantage if he's right. If I'm adjacent to him, but
Well,
still.
I think he would have a surprise attack. Oh, not a surprise attack, but he would have advantage on you
Yeah, this
because
whole
you weren't expecting him to come out that hole.
Nope, and I didn't get him either.
Nope, you missed.
Held action.
So he bites at you
Okay.
and misses, and then he will make a tail swipe at you. He can't make a tail swipe because he's got the cover of the hole, so ignore that.
right.
He's not sneaking his tail out the hole. Vykon, sure guy.
Okay,
Vykon, you see the hallway get brighter, right where Ray is standing. Can you see Ray from where you are? Well, you know Ray went around the corner, and then you heard the thud of his bow, and then you see the hallway just get brighter. It's like the sun just came out in this hallway for a second, and then it gets darker again, but not dark. But anyway, what do you do?
Well, he'll run to the square north of that drag worm.
Oh, you don't see the worm. You don't know what's over here.
Okay.
So as you make your way down the hallway, you see, because this thing is back in its hole. So all you really see is this hole, and it looks superheated. And if you look down in there, you can see the head of this serpent inside the hole. But just far enough that, if you swing your axe, it's not going to hurt him. He's just sitting there waiting to make another attack.
Okay.
I mean, you can still attack him, but he has advantage on all attacks, or disadvantage. You have disadvantage on all attacks. Just because he's hiding in these holes, and he's kind of waiting on a moment to pop out.
All right.
You can still make an attack. Do you have like javelins or something?
I do.
Well, you can like make a stat. I doubt your axe would fit into the hole, but you can take one of your javelins and poke down at him.
Okay.
And I'll give that roll at a regular.
No disadvantage.
Yeah, no disadvantage. It'll be a regular roll. Yeah, so you take that thing and you jab it, and it hits the creature, but as you pull out the javelin, it doesn't have the head or half of the shaft. It is burning up. But you did hit him for six damage.
Okay. And then he will take a step back next to Basil after he does that.
All right, whose go is it? Babar will he doesn't really know what to do. He basically he's still looking in this hole because he has his back turned to what's going on in the hallway there. He'll turn around and look, but he doesn't really know what's going on, so he's not going to actually make his way over there. Elevator.
Okay, but like this area looks like it's unnaturally bright now.
When he comes out of when he comes out, give me a perception roll. We'll see if you notice the flash behind you.
Yeah, that's gonna go well. Perception.
Well, it's all about you being able to see what's behind you
I
because
know.
you were yeah. Well, I mean, I'm going to say you saw the flash. I mean, it wasn't hard to miss.
Okay,
but,
so I'll probably just march over and see.
I think you're smart enough to know if you saw the flash that that's where the snake has showed its head out again. Yeah.
Can I see its head?
No, it is that snake is back down in the hole. What happened was Vykon walked up with his javelin and shoved it down into the hole, but as he did, the spear caught on fire and burned up, so he's -1 spear plus 6 damage.
Let's see. Need a way to extract it. Which I don't think that I have. A way to extract it? So
So,
yeah, I guess I'll just
just
Elvator will.
you can move up there and poke a hole in it. Try to poke it with a javelin.
Okay, fine. I'll try and poke
If
it
y'all
with it.
if y'all took all the spears with you, I mean, you've got spears and javelins. You got 6 javelins and 2 spears.
Yeah, I got a few javelins, so I'll just
All
poke
right.
it with a javelin.
Go ahead and give me your war roll. Your attack roll.
Nope. That was terrible.
Yes, that was. Theranos. No, Ray. Sorry. Oh, what did Vykon, what did Basil do? I'm sorry. Oh, no, never mind. It's not. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Ray. My bad.
Call out, get away from the walls and move to the open space, fully. And
All
I will hold ready 2 daggers for what is it? 2-weapon fighting. So then if I see his head pop out, I could chuck 2 daggers at it.
All right.
It me myself.
Very well. Theranos.
Okay.
You would have probably noticed it too, especially if elevator started running that way. You would have turned around and kind of saw that the back lit up back there.
Yeah. So he's still like half covered in the hole,
Yes.
right? So if I move over here, I can see him. Like if I move, like, sorry, cursor issues.
That's okay.
Damn it! Come on.
Where are you at? There you are.
I'm down here next to the Babar.
Talking about there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, right about there.
If you move there,
So-
you can see.
I can see him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I want to cast Thunderwave.
Okay. I'll applaud your action, and we're just not gonna play it out. So as you cast Thunderwave, what does Thunderwave do? Give me put it in the
15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution throw. On
So
a fail save, creature takes 2d8 thunder damage, push 10 feet away from you.
Okay, so what happens is when you see this thing, and you walk up next about 5 foot from the wall, and you raise your foot way up in the air and stomp it on the ground, and you just see the tremors of the stone start jiggling on the floor, and then as it gets to the wall, it just kind of explodes and goes back through the wall. And as it does this, it caves in all of the tunnels onto this fire snake and kills it.
Oh. Murderation.
Yep. Ray, give me a perception check.
Hey.
Oh, I gotta take that spell off.
You find hold on. You find 2 sapphires in this room. And hanging on a hook right here is a robe, but it kind of like shimmers in the light. It's like a rainbow of colors, but it's
nice.
every color in the rainbow, but it's none.
The curiosity, I put it on just to see what happens.
It devours you. No, I was kidding.
Resurrection for nothing.
No, I mean nothing really happens. That you can tell.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
I can tell.
No, nothing's happened.
I could just keep it on just to mess with people.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I'm going to tell you what it does because I don't want to have to keep up with it myself. This robe as a bonus action. No, as a reaction. Is a bonus action and reaction the same thing?
No.
Like you can't, but if you use your reaction, that uses your bonus action, doesn't it?
Nope.
Oh, really? Well, that's fucked up. So, what is a reaction?
A reaction. Well, a reaction. There are only certain actions you can take during a reaction.
And those are?
Well, typically an opportunity attack, certain spells that have to be used during a reaction,
Okay.
and prepared actions.
Okay, so this cloak as a reaction, any fire, ice, or necrotic. What's another damage type? Somebody give me another damage type.
Thunder.
Thunder. Those 4 types of damage. Anytime you take that 4 types of damage, you can roll a d4 and take that number off the damage.
Mm.
Oh, cool.
So if you take 8 thunder damage, you can roll a d4 and only take 4 thunder damage.
You go to a big stick guy, Elvator or Vykon. Would you want to get the rainbow robe?
What about the rainbow?
Elvator will humbly offer it to Vykon, but wait until the battle is over before we start handing out the spoils.
No, the battle's over.
Oh, the battle is over.
Yeah, he killed.
Do you want the rainbow robe?
All right, then give it to Vykon.
Yeah, Theranos used Thunderwave and stomped his foot on the floor and caved the.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, it's totally dead. Dead and a half.
Yep.
Yes.
Good.
Thanos
Still
did
don't
kill
trust
the
you.
thing that was guarding the object that
What's that?
Theranos was the one that destroyed the creature that was guarding this object.
Yep.
Thanos,
Oh
you
well.
want the-
And inside the robe, in the pocket of the robe, excuse me, there was a letter written.
Oh,
But it's in a language you don't know.
Okay.
Well, actually, it's in Draconic.
So
Somebody-
Vykon could read it.
Okay, Vykon. So, well, I mean, Vykon. Oh, yeah, Vykon reaches into the robe and pulls out this letter, and the letter, it looks like it was written. We'll say the sapphires were in the robe. It was wrapped around the sapphires. So Ray, I'll give you a chance of taking the letter and the sapphires for yourself before
No, I
anybody
don't care.
knows about it.
I don't care.
You don't think Ray? You know, Ray is a mercenary. That's
You're right.
Ray is a mercenary that's only in it for the money, and he's helping Basil out because Basil said he was, or because y'all are lifelong friends. But you're in it to make money
There you
off of. Okay, you got it. You got 2 sapphires. You have 2 sapphires. And the note. So are you going to show Vykon the note? Or
Vykon, do you recognize what this says? Go to me.
all right, Vykon, you want to reply?
Well, let me take a look at it.
So you unrolled the note, and it says, "These 2 sapphires are an offering. We have a mutual not profit, but same thing, that these tunnels stay clear of do-gooders. You protect me, and I will promise you many riches. Riches. He said riches. So yeah. So it's almost you get the feeling that Balak wrote this note for the fire snake, that he was trying to win his allegiance, I guess.
Guys, there's light coming down from this
No, there's not.
Or-
That's supposed to be the fire snake. I don't know why they put it as a.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I don't know why they put it on the map like that. And the fire snake moves and the light doesn't. But anyway, there's where we are there. What do y'all want to do? Just kind of we don't have to move tokens or anything. Just kind of point me in the direction that y'all want to go, or point the group in the direction that y'all want to go.
It's funny. Are there any doors in this chamber or no?
No, not the chamber that the fire snake was in.
Okay. Well, then if there's
you'll
nothing...
find a passageway this way, and you do know there was a passageway going back this way. Oop. Well, hold on. Let me get back. What the fuck have I done? No,
yeah,
no. That's a basically, motherfucker. That's a like a chasm that just comes to a point.
Okay, well then, you said there was a couple passageways down here.
You got a passageway that goes this direction, like right there, and then you got that one that continues on in that direction.
Okay.
Elvator, what you doing? Since Elvator is the leader of the party, I'm gonna call on him first if nobody tells me what they want to do.
Okay, well,
since he's the de facto leader right now, him or Vykon.
Yeah. Well, Ray seems to be moving in that direction, so Elvator, of course, has a compulsion to keep searching for Alanis.
So... All right, so we're going to. I mean, okay. Well, I was just gonna move everybody.
Oh, cool.
I didn't mean to put y'all out of the thing. So Ray, how far up in this tunnel are you willing to move? Where does hold on one second.
To the end.
Instinct says that this tunnel's finished tunnel to the south.
It's not really. Oh, the finished tunnel. Okay, gotcha.
Yes, this finished tunnel. My instinct says to search south first before tracking all the way.
All right, Basil will move his lights around, so
it is a finished tunnel. Finish tunnel.
It's a finished tunnel. All right. Anybody want to tell me what they want to do? This is still kind of free action going on, so you just kind of move. Babar will constantly be somewhere and close towards the front.
I'm gonna roll a stealth and then move quietly through to see what's ahead.
Give me a stealth roll. You think you're moving pretty quietly.
Alright. Do. My hooded lantern, would I see anything down that hall?
From where you are, you see that the hall turns. Anybody following him up? Who's going to be following him up? Anybody?
Yep, I'll follow him.
Okay. We're gonna put you down there. Babar would definitely be down there. Vykon, you and Basil down there?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm behind Babar.
All right.
Like there.
Oh, okay. All right. Good deal. I'm gonna move some more lights down here.
A doorway.
Or
Channel divided. No. Divine sense.
Are you going to divine sense?
Yes.
Okay. Let me read. Nope. Nothing.
All right. There is no great evil behind the door. Come, Babar.
why don't I? Does divine sense work on undead?
Yes, it does.
Is it?
Okay, so you listen at the door and you hear absolutely nothing.
Silence. Elvator.
Silence.
There's nothing for you to harm you. I'm gonna step back. Go for it.
All right, we shall open the door.
Okay. You turn the handle on the door, and you can just walk on through if that's what you want to do.
There is something, but it is obscure and gray. And now there is light. Looks like a statue of a dragon.
Yeah, so faded mosaic tiles still decorate parts of this wall, but most have fallen into dust-covered floor and shadows. Situated at the center of the chamber stands a slim pedestal of ruined iron shaped like an upright dragon. In its mouth rests mouth rests a tray, like a bowl of some sort.
I see.
Oh.
How deep is the bowl?
The bowl. So the bowl's being held probably about 6 or 7 foot high off the ground.
Okay.
And it's probably 1.5 to 2 inches deep. It looks like an offering tray is basically what it looks like.
I shall fill it with my water skin.
What?
Okay. You fill it with your water skin. And now the bowl and its contents are wet.
Water does not activate whatever this is.
No, where are you at? I don't even see you.
I am. Oh, probably because
there you go.
Theranos is on top of me.
I got you. Yep. Okay.
Theranos was doing unholy, unspeakable things to me.
Well, you would be up
It's
there.
in nature.
Anybody want to do anything in this room?
Yeah, Vykon will check out the statue and any inscriptions there might be there.
As you get around the statue, you kind of hit the bottom of it to make the dust fall off. You don't see any inscriptions there. But when you did hit it, you heard. Well, no, you didn't because there's water in the bowl now. Never mind.
Look what's inside the bowl. Inside the water, if there was anything.
So you fly over the bowl. You fly up high enough so you can see into the bowl. Because, like I say, the bowl's being held about 7 feet off the ground. Right. You can't really see into it. You see through the water, and the light catches some things, and it starts sparkles inside the bowl.
Okay, I'm gonna land on top of the dragon. Statue, shamelessly, and drop one of the sapphires into the bowl to see what happens.
Now you see more sparkly things. One more sparkly thing in the bowl.
Oh. Now I'm going to retrieve my sapphire and the other things shamelessly.
As you do that, where that wooden door was, an iron door shuts. It kind of rolls into place.
This one?
Yes.
It's a Zelda mini boss.
On the other side.
What? No.
Zelda mini boss.
Yes, it is.
It's a Zelda mini boss.
Nope. What we doing? Okay. I'll give y'all one free action as that rolls shut and Basil's on the other side of the door.
Lovely.
Basil
I'll let go of the items I picked up and leave them in the bowl. And
nothing happens. And as this happens, you start to see a green mist come out of the dragon's mouth.
I'm gonna try and attack the door.
Okay.
Don't have my sacred weapon anymore, but I shall smack the door away with all my might.
As you hit the door, it rings against your hammer. It kind of shakes your bones. We're gonna go ahead and turn order without the fire snake, just so we can. And I'm gonna put a random thing on. Can I just add something for a turn order?
Yep.
item label.
Any object you can, anything on the object layer you can add a turn order to.
Oh, I think I can just add something. Yes. And we will roll a d20 for the traps.
The traps?
The gas. All right, so Ray, what's the first thing you're gonna do?
Besides dropping the stuff back in the bowl, I'd probably fly to a corner to.
All right, go ahead and put yourself in a corner.
Guys, room to hack it or figure it out. Oh.
Well, I mean, it's a trap. It's more of your thing.
Yeah. I would.
I didn't hear.
I'd stay on top of this. I would stay on top, and I would investigate, I guess, to see see if there's any switches or things to activate or unactivate.
As you look around, I tell you what. So at the same time you're doing what you're doing, Basil is outside. Give me an intelligence roll for Basil.
What roll?
An intelligence roll, please.
Okay.
So. Okay. So Basil starts examining the door, and he yells inside. You can still hear him. He yells inside. He's like, "Ray, look for some sort of gears. What was happening when the trap went off?" And that gives you a bonus on your investigation roll, advantage on your investigation roll. And you start to look around this thing, and you see on the back of the dragon, his scales are actually like a gear wheel, and it started spinning. So you were able to locate the device, but next round you'll have to try to disarm it.
Okay.
So Theranos, it's your go.
Wow. I'm just gonna get away from wherever the gas is coming from. I'm gonna cover my mouth with a cloth.
Okay. All right. So you kind of pull out a little handkerchief and cover your mouth and get over in the corner. Babar will kind of look at Ray and look at the door and look at Ray and look at the door, and he's like, go ahead and give me an athletics check for Babar.
Yep.
As he gets what little finger holes he can on the door, and he tries to start to wheel it out of the way. And he actually starts to wheel it out of the way a bit, but he loses his grip on the door, and it just kind of rolls back into place. Vykon.
All right.
Everybody get the finger on the con save button too. Go ahead.
Oh,
Vykon.
great.
Vykon is going to move next to Babar and try to use strength to open the door.
All right, so go ahead and give me a strength check.
All right.
So even as hard as y'all both try, like I said, it kind of slips out of your hand and it just closes back. It doesn't really do anything. And now everybody give me a con save. You good? You good? Bavar.
And I rolled the wrong strength. I rolled for I used Basil's. Let me roll Vykon's strength.
Sorry, it's
Yep, still same.
yeah.
Ray, you being close to it take 4 poison damage. And well, you rolled it twice, but you failed it twice. Theranos, you take 4 poison damage.
Great.
So as the gas kind of starts to fill your lungs, you start coughing, and it's starting to irritate your throat. Elevator.
All right. Well, they seem to be having a small amount of success with the door.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well.
So basically, what you saw was them pull the door back as hard as they can, and it's almost like they get about a quarter of the way, but then their finger slipped, and it just kind of rolls back into.
But it's
place.
certainly within the realm of possibility that
Could be.
if their fingers did not lose.
I'll tell you what. Next round, well, I tell you what. Give me a dex save as they got the door just a good enough ways open. If you can get your hammer in there to block it.
Nope.
You do.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So as they get it a little part of the way open, it's got maybe an inch around the outside of the door, like because it's a circle and it's coming out of a square. So it's got about a couple of inches, and you shove your warhammer in it and stop it from actually getting shut. So next round, we will use all 3 of y'all's strength and see if y'all can do it.
Okay.
All right, Ray. You were in your thieves' tools, sleight of hand, or thievery check.
Thievery check?
Is there not a thievery?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Give me a hand or thieves' tools?
Or thieves' tools. Whichever one is higher. It's probably going to be your thieves' tools. Or I'll tell you what, do a sleight of hand, and you got a plus it. You got a advantage for having thief tools.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
okay. Okay. So you roll out your little leather binder full of tools as you start to go to work, and you stick this metal rod down in there, and the gear stops spinning. And when the gear stops spinning, the gas starts to sputter out. So you have disarmed or you have stopped the gas from spraying for a second. Theranos.
Is the door wide enough for me to go help?
Is the door wide enough for you to do what? To go help?
Push it up, yeah.
Well, all 3 of them have kind of like got the door there. So I don't think there's going to be enough room for another body over there to push the door. It doesn't look like. I thought. Yeah, it doesn't look like you would be able to lend them help in that way, but maybe there's another way that you could do it if you can think of it.
I don't really have a thing here.
Okay, so what we're going to do first is Babar, while you try to think of what you're going to do, I'll retro it Babar, Elevator, and Vykon, give me a strength check. As long as everybody wants to try to still pull the door open. Vykon coming in with the mighty strength, and Elevator too.
Well, Babar.
Yeah, give me a Babar roll.
Come on, Babar. You gotta compete with us. Oh, you do?
Little metal-clad man, let me show you. he grabs the door, and y'all, as sheer strength of feet. I mean, feet of strength. Y'all pull the door back, and the 2 highest, Babar and Vykon. Babar slips out to the other side of the door so he can get a better grip on it. Elevator, you pick up your
Warhammer
hammer and kind of lay it sideways, and
to
then
pin the door open.
Yeah, and Vykon and Babar are sitting there holding it back, and they say, "Quick, let's go." So what's everybody else doing?
I would fly, like I literally, since I'm already off the ground, fly through the door.
All right, so you
Out of the
fly
room.
through the door. We'll be right there. Theranos, you getting out of there too?
Yep, done.
All right, Theranos is out of there. Elevator, I'm assuming you step on the other side of the door after you
Yep.
place your hammer. Correct?
Yep.
And I already said Babar slipped outside the door once we got it wide enough so he can hold on to it. So Vykon, what's
Bye,
going to happen
Vykon.
here?
Vykon's
What-
gonna-
what's going to happen here is when you let go of the door, you need to give me a dex save to see if you can roll through it.
Okay.
But isn't my hammer holding it open?
We'll see.
It's like pinned into it.
We'll see. Okay. I'm going to roll a d20 for the door. Now I'm going to roll a d100 for the door. What's going to happen is 75 or above, and your hammer snaps in half. And it catches Vykon, doing damage to him as he tries to get through the door.
My hammer? No!
Oh boy.
So your hammer breaks in half as Vykon tries to go through. Actually, Vykon tries to jump through the door and hits his knee on the shaft of your hammer, and it's just enough pressure to have that it started to bend, and the shaft started bending and started giving way. So Vykon, you take 2d8 damage as the door slams on your leg as you start to go out.
All right.
And Ray comes up because he knows he's the cause of this. Cancels out that lots of health.
Through.
Yep. So you don't. Vykon, as Ray comes over and just kind of does this to your leg, you kind of look at him because you don't know. You've never seen Ray do this, and he's had plenty of chances to heal people.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, all of y'all see that. You see the broken
Whoa.
bone sticking out of Vykon's leg, and Ray just goes over and puts his hands over it, and the bone kind of like recedes into his leg, and everybody's like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
We're not gonna make it through this tonight.
Elvator is going to request another weapon from the stockpile because I know we just got a longsword.
You actually got a great sword.
Oh, that doesn't help me. I'll use the spear
I think
then.
Vykon took it.
Well, I mean, it's still in the party, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll
All
take
right,
the
so-
spear.
You take a spear? Okay. Yeah. All right. So where are we headed? We can arc lead up because we don't actually have to move the characters. So are y'all planning on going up the hallway?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So who's leading the pack?
Elvator.
I am with a replaced weapon tier has abandoned.
Hold on.
No.
I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Is everybody gonna be just like in single file? I'll just move everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna.
Yeah, Tyr is going to be... Well, no, not Tyr, but Elvator is going to be questioning why... What the heck was that?
What you mean?
There was something in here.
There was nothing.
There was nothing!
Pay no attention to the man
We're
behind
just
the
gonna
mirror.
question his faith. Is that it?
A little bit, yeah, he's going to question his faith because that was like a weapon given to him by his superior.
And don't forget, your shield is now where your symbol of your god on your shield is.
It's
where
burnt. Yep.
Yeah, where that flame serpent has got just
Yeah.
like this giant slash through it.
Yeah, he's feeling a little disheartened. Like, Tyr gave him a little bit of a blessing given that critical, but he hasn't done anything
Ooh.
since.
Okay.
Hello.
Consider Asmodeus. Asmodeus is a great god.
Asmodeus is the devil.
All right, so this is where you are. This is what you see.
Yes. There's a big room. with lots of pillars. It looks
All right,
very
so you
similar
look-
to the area
You look at-
where we died.
Okay, it is not the same area where you died.
Well, it looks like it looks similar in terms of
Okay, so
spatial awareness.
let me to explain you what you see.
Okay.
2 rows of dragon carved marble columns match the length of the hall, most completely covered in luminescent fungus. The cobbled floor is cracked and stained, and on it sit many small wooden tables. The contents on the tables includes mortars and pestles, small tools, bowls filled with crushed leaves, chopped fungus stalks, and other plant specimens. Many doors leading to this hallway are partly open. And roll me a D100. Okay, nothing happens. All right. So what are we doing?
Let
Got a lot of
us
reading.
try and find whatever source of evil there is in this cruel and wretched place.
Okay, as you
Go
step out,
quietly?
well, he can't go quietly. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check if that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm not quiet at all.
Are you gonna try?
Go.
Nope. So as you step out into the hallway, you hear from each of these rooms, you hear like just milling going on. Just milling about. You hear water sloshing. You hear like things just hitting on wooden tables. You hear like glasses clanking together. Just total mishmash of noises.
They are not prepared for us. Let us discover who is there and surprise them. And I'll instruct Babar to come with me to this upper door.
Up a room.
All I see is some weird looking tables.
Yep. As you look into that room, that's north. Hold on, I got a northeast chamber. Extra weapon stores include 5 battered scimitars, 6 short bows, and 40 arrows is in this room, just on these tables.
Okay, nothing else?
Nope.
All right.
Well, there's a door.
Oh, there's a... Oh, Okay. All right. Well, perhaps we'll save that for later, and Elvator will close this door just to make sure that there's nothing in this bigger room that could surprise us.
You close what door?
Close this door.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not closing
So,
it.
Elvator is going to come... He's not exceptionally stealthy, but he will try and be somewhat quiet as he... Oh my gosh, there are goblins!
So as you go to this doorway and you actually like push it open with your hand and it makes a creak, and these 2 goblins sitting in the room, they look at you and their eyes get like saucer size, and they throw whatever they have in their hands straight up in the air and run back into the corner of the room.
And are these warrior goblins, or are these kind of just like civilian?
They look like the civilian goblins. Look like they're just workers.
And there's nothing else in the room?
I don't know. Let me read.
I shall not.
So what they were doing is they were repairing armor. They it's like had pieces of leather and they were just sewing it together.
All right. Well, Elvator can also see that there is a goblin down here. And so he whispers to Babar, "Let us take him by surprise."
Okay, I'm gonna give everybody a turn this round, but then we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay. So
Hold on 1 second. Let me clear the turn order.
yeah, Babar was probably faster than Elvator, so Elvator will instruct him to do his typical punching routine.
Yep, take your turn and then roll initiative.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? We're not even gonna roll initiative.
Just punch him to death.
Yeah. I'm gonna play something out, but go ahead and roll the damage. So Babar walks up to this and he actually just takes both of his hands and just splats them together and just like splats his goblin's head into just with his two massive hands. He just claps and the goblin's head explodes. And then as that happens, this goblin runs out and he will toss two. Well, no, he'll shoot a short bow at Theranos and miss. The short bow goes wide and hits the wall. Whoever else wants to go, except for Babar, because he's already had his go.
Well, if
Ray, you go ahead and shoot Theranos. You do what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I'll rush the one.
Yeah, this guy's. Yeah, I want some revenge. I want to add my two-handed on him.
All right, just go ahead and make your rolls. Then I got to make a dexterity save and miss. So 5 damage. Yeah, so I'm gonna say y'all just killed him.
Yeah.
Yep, both of y'all. Yeah, he's dead. So a spear, all at one time, a spear hits him in the gut, and when the spear hits him in the gut, Elvator comes down. Oh no, you got a sword.
I have another spear. So.
Oh, okay. So both of y'all spear him in the gut at the same time and kind of lift him up above your head. And as he goes up above your head, this sacred flame goes and just hits him in the skull and just turns him into ash.
His brains.
Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and speed through this right now. All of these rooms, Basil finds a herbal kit and a medicinal kit, a medical kit.
All right.
And everything else in here is shoddy equipment. I mean, if you had to use a scimitar, you could, but they're not.
Herbal kit include like rolling papers.
Yeah, if you want it to.
It does not advance the cause of justice, Vykon.
I once knew a halfling who was into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, he kept trying to find mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
The mushrooms fueled his unholy rage.
So we're gonna say that y'all check all these rooms. Nothing but what I just decided. Yep. You got this door over here. Y'all want to go ahead and try to check it out?
Yep.
Ray, listen to the door. Yep. Well, I'm guessing that's what you want to do.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
And bloop.
So you put your ear up against the door, and you can hear, just basic milling about. Not really. You hear like a couple of footsteps every now and again. If you sit there and listen about 5 minutes, you just hear every now and again. You could probably hear somebody going down the hallway.
Sounds like average goblins, not hobgoblins.
Okay, let's go. We can handle that.
All right.
So we'll go in.
Where you going, elevator?
I didn't move that.
I know. I was trying to just move you to the door. Who's going to open the door?
And Vykon up there.
Yeah, I'll move y'all up there.
Usually Babar opens the door so that I can go through the door with my shield.
All right.
Your defiled shield.
Yes, I know. He's not feeling happy about that. Thank you for reminding me.
Bad omens, Elvator.
I know. Tear is sometimes hard to reach in these dark and damp caves that are dedicated to the purpose of evil.
Why don't you choose a guy closer
tables?
to these dark caves to serve?
Are these weapons on these tables?
Yeah, I've already told you what was in there. It was What did I say it was?
A bunch of
Yeah.
scimitars and
Yeah, a bunch of battered scimitars and shields and 40 arrows.
Okay. Is there a decent shield that's not like a table?
Nope.
that's
No.
not like a table.
There's like these wooden shields. It looks like they took these square tables and doesn't even look like they sawed them. It looks basically like they took a hammer and beat the edges off of the table to make it sharp at the top, and then tied leather around it to make it a shield.
All right.
Still, same stats as a shield, though. Okay.
All right, Vykon will pick one up.
Okay. Table shield. Put it in your inventory.
Okay, and he's gonna switch from carrying the great axe to carrying a shield and a mace.
All right. So, y'all gonna open this next door? You just basically walk into a square room, and I cannot believe y'all just walked into a room that small just after being trapped. But anyway,
You guys go on ahead. I've got to pray to my God for a minute over here. I'm a little weak. I'm gonna pray.
okay. Why are you weak?
Well, I took a hit back there.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm down 4, but I took a
Down
hit.
4 hit points. I'm feeling a little weak.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick prayer to the God, the true God, Asmodeus, and chill.
Okay.
Isn't that the door again, guys?
You hear more of the same. This time the footsteps are just a little bit closer.
Okay.
We must continue. For Alanis.
All right. So you opening this door?
Yes.
It's not for Tyr anymore?
Well, for Alanis and for Tyr.
Okay.
All right.
Alright. So open that other door.
Y'all did. It's open. Let me read.
Let's walk through.
Nodules of a luminescent fungus hang from the ceiling, the walls, and grow in clumps on the flagstone floor. Light illuminates portions of the grand bias relief carvings on the stone walls that aren't covered in the fungus. The carvings depict dragons in various stages of raining down fire upon terrified people. Soil and compost over half the chamber's floor, which allows a variety of feeble plants to grow. A bench containing simple gardening implements stands along the west wall.
Ranos, look at this plant. It glows. Have you ever
You
seen
also-
anything like this?
You also have a door here and a door yonder.
Hmm.
And
Oh,
you
Druid,
can't
aren't
quite
you? Have you ever seen anything like this, Theranos?
Do I?
go ahead and roll me a nature check.
Sure enough.
Alright, well, Elvator. Do I have to roll a stealth check?
Wow.
Are you
No.
trying? What in the
Yikes.
hell? How are you a
A
druid?
druid with a -1 in nature.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you got kicked
Probably
out.
because you serve Asmodeus.
Okay, so yeah. You like these are plants? I've never seen a plant before.
I've never seen a plant. I'm a druid. I've never seen a plant.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Anybody else see the guy to the south?
Yeah, no.
Yes, we see the hobgoblin.
So as you see the hobgoblin, he's just like busy in his work. He's wearing an apron and he's got a trowel in it, or not a trowel, a shovel in his hand, and it looks like he's tending the plants, and he is oblivious to y'all going in this room.
Oh,
Backstab. Backstab.
No. Let's take him prisoner. Maybe we can ask him how to get out of this freaking place.
That is actually a good plan. Let's
Mm-hmm.
give him a small
There you
beating
go.
first. For justice.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, y'all were just trying to. What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna sneak up behind him
Druid.
and then whap him on the back of the head with the mace.
All right, go
I
ahead
might
and give
kill
him.
him.
Okay.
Yeah, we
well,
might have
as
another rapier kind of incident.
as you sneak up behind him, you go to pull to bring the mace back, and as it does, it hits the corner of the wall. It makes this loud noise, and he turns around and sees you. Go ahead and make your attack roll at disadvantage. Well, no, not at disadvantage. Go ahead and make your attack roll. You just don't get advantage for being stealthy. No, I don't know. What stat sheet does the Bugbear Gardener have? Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna say you hit him. Go ahead and roll damage. Actually, everybody roll me damage. Is everybody doing non-lethal damage to him?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so everybody just give me a attack roll. If you beat it. Nope.
I'm beating him pretty hard.
Nope. Neither of y'all hit. Give me a Babar roll too.
Oh yes, of course.
Theranos, you can't do it again. You've already done it. Oh no, you didn't do it. Okay, yeah, go ahead and give me a mace roll.
Yeah, I did.
You have to do the damage.
I did it. I got it.
Sorry.
That'll hit. Okay, so Babar walks up behind him and grabs his head, and y'all beat him in the head with the maces, and he knocks out. So now he's knocked out.
1d6 plus 2.
He's unconscious, so we must we must wake him.
I'm
Tie
gonna
him
go
up.
pee real quick and grab me another water. And if y'all want to take a 5-minute break, do y'all want to push through this tonight? Because I can stay up and we can get through this.
Okay, how much time estimation?
According to which way y'all go. If y'all go straight towards the bad guy, then another hour. If you go around in the dungeon, then another 3 hours. Yeah. According to which way you go, man.
Yeah, and we don't know which way it is, so.
Nope. I'm gonna go get some water. Y'all talk this over. What y'all gonna be doing next? I'll be back.
Okay.
Is anybody grievously wounded at this point? Is anybody bleeding out or nothing?
The only person who's even mildly injured was Vykon, but then our newly found cleric.
I won't be around next weekend, so if you guys are if we're playing this, I'll let Stephen know.
Okay.
I have a wedding next
yeah, no problem.
Saturday.
Yep. So if he's missing next weekend, then maybe play until 12:30 Eastern and see what we can accomplish. Yeah. If we're in the middle of a fight,
right. Let's give it 45 minutes from now and see what we can kill in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Split the difference.
Yeah.
We're staying alive longer this time. I like that.
Well, we didn't.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, so we basically decided that we're gonna keep playing for another 45 minutes, and then see where we get. We'll probably, of course, have to finish up next week, but it is what it is.
Okay, that's fine. As long as y'all having fun, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, we're good. So.
All right, so which way are we heading next?
Well, we want to wake this turd up.
You're gonna splash some water on that guy and ask for direction. Does anybody know Goblin or Hobgoblin or whatever?
I think I actually do.
If you know Goblin, then speak it. So you take your water.
No, I
and
don't.
Okay.
I do not.
Oh, you don't know Goblin? Okay.
No. Plus no Goblin.
I think Basil might have a ritual, doesn't he?
He probably has a ritual for like speak languages or something.
Look and see.
I'm checking.
I thought we had something like that, but I could be wrong.
He has comprehend languages.
Okay, what is that?
Can it be done as a ritual?
I don't know. How do you tell?
That's a little marker if you can do it as a ritual.
You understand literal meaning of any spoken language you hear. You also understand any written language you see.
Yeah, you can do comprehend languages as a ritual.
Huh. But it doesn't say you can speak.
No, it just says that I can understand.
Okay. Well, if you can understand what he's saying, then maybe if you okay. So if Basil can understand what he's saying, then the rest of us, or maybe one of us who's fairly good at some sort of performance, can do like hand signals
We could ask
and
him
do a bit of
to
charades.
comment.
Right. Try to.
We could ask him, yeah, we could wake him up and be like, hello. Wakey wakey. Get up, dumbass.
Okay, you waking him up?
Yes. After tying him up, of course.
Yeah, okay. So, does anybody have rope left?
Yes, we have lots of rope left.
Okay.
So we only need a couple feet to tie his hands and feet.
So I'm talking about you. Did you have enough? Okay. Whatever.
Well, it was only an 80-foot drop, and we had, I believe,
Right.
3 people that had rope. So we had
okay.
150 feet of rope.
Gotcha. So you cut the okay. So and we'll say okay. So you splash the water on him. He kind of shakes his head, and his eyes get real big as he wakes up, and he realizes he's tied up.
First, see if he speaks common.
Yep.
And just
What do you say?
Which way to the druid?
you know, which way it will take us to the druid. What's his name?
Hill?
Calciferous?
Nobody knows his name. Yeah, everybody's wrong. He kind of looks at y'all like,
The one who makes the eggs.
the one who makes the eggs. What the hell are you talking about eggs? It's apples.
Apples.
You mean the huevos?
Y'all haven't listened to a bit of the story so far, have you? There's a druid named Michael who has the eggs. All right.
Are we close?
No. So what do y'all say to him?
Well, Elvator will be focused. He'll try and be fairly calm and collected. Hello, my interesting friend. Can you understand what I am saying?
And he kind of shakes his head.
Shakes his head no.
Yes, up and down. Yes.
Oh, he understands. Excellent. Excellent. Did you see another adventuring group like ours proceed through here?
And he shakes his head up and down.
Could you tell me how long that was? Was it days? Weeks?
Well, you know it wasn't long. It wasn't longer than a week,
Okay, so
or maybe it was longer than a week. I can't remember.
I think it was just over a week.
Yeah.
So, how many days have passed since this other group has come through?
Who's he gonna count? Not twice or not once for every day.
He kind of looks at you. He really didn't understand the question.
I see. I see.
Which way?
Which way
Further.
would
Where
we
did they
go to destroy the evil and restore justice?
Doesn't really understand.
My goodness,
Druid.
this man is
He
daft.
Which way is he?
He gets a puzzled look on his face. Like,
Which way to
Where
apple
are the
trees?
apples? Where are the apples?
Yeah. As he's saying that, I'm going to point my spear at his throat and say, "Where is the woman?"
he kind of looks and licks his lips, and he makes the old knife sign and goes across his throat, and he starts laughing.
Uh-oh.
What?
I think
I'm
he
gonna
means they
press.
killed
I'm gonna press the spear against his throat enough to draw a bead of blood. Say that again. What happened to the woman?
And he says, "She is Balix now."
Mailings?
Balix.
Balix.
Okay, Bellic. That's right. His name's Bellic.
Ah, not bad.
Right. Which way is Bellic?
I'm probably gonna, put my spear through his throat in rage.
Like right now?
Yep.
Oh,
All right. You killed him.
Tyr's not gonna like that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I thought I was the evil guy over here.
All right. Which way we go?
Oh.
I cast Spare the Dying on this goblin. He's a resource we've
Okay.
wasted.
I give you a seething
You
glare.
You killed a hostage that was tied up.
He angered
Okay.
me.
Elvator
He
Stephen
had the
looks like
ability
the
to tell me
devil.
the location of my
Tell you
fiance,
you're
and
being bad.
he instead chose to laugh.
And he so he wakes up. He looks around again. He's like, "Let me
Which
die."
way to
Answer my questions, or I'll kill you again.
Tyr's not gonna like that.
Shut up.
Wow.
Give me an intimidation roll.
Okay.
again?
Elevator, give me an intimidation roll.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh no, it's not.
Well,
It should have been good, but it wasn't.
I'm going to give you advantage since you've already killed him once.
Yep.
So what are you asking him?
Tell me where my woman went. This is your
Not a
final
helpful
warning.
question. It's already dead. Where is the druid? Is what we need to know.
Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah.
Elvator has no care for that at all.
Well, he says y'all all are like shouting shit at him while he's tied up, and he says you'll find your answers in the garden.
Where's the garden?
I got hold on. I don't know. I got to figure out how to get there.
Do we go south?
Well, hold on. This is complicated. Okay, I know how to get there now. Well, I say I do. He says go north, then west, then south, then north, then east, and then south.
Okay, Dinah.
Do y'all want to write that down?
Just copy it into the chat.
North.
Oh no, I said it. There's nothing to copy. You want me to type it down?
Basil will
Where's that?
commit it to memory with his great intelligence.
Okay, but does somebody want to write it down so y'all can make decisions?
North, then
North,
West.
then west, or then it's actually north and then southwest,
Okay.
then south, then north, then east, then south,
Hmm.
then east,
Hmm.
and then you will arrive at the grove.
North, southwest, south, north, east, southeast. Oh,
All right.
Elvator, do you want to go through the north door?
Well, he did ask
Find
to
your-
die, so I'm going to put him out of his misery this time.
I'm going to object strenuously. It violates my code as a tiefling.
As a servant of the devil.
Is he dead or
I have
isn't
a
he dead?
code.
I don't know. Y'all find out if he's dead or not.
Post Theranos.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Elvator is going to be kicking down the... Now that he knows exactly where he's supposed to be going,
Yep.
he's kicking down this door.
Okay, do y'all want me just to move you into the next?
Yep.
Okay.
No hesitation.
So Elvator goes storming out down the hall. Who follows him?
I'm hanging back because
Vykon.
he's a loose cannon.
Yeah, he can't be killing prisoners. It violates my code. I mean, I believe in a certain code, and that's not cool.
Hold on one second. Don't move your character, Elvator.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed you put me in a weird room.
Yep. So you storm off down the hallway following directions. You go north, you go southwest. It opens up into a hall. The hall goes south. You go into that hallway, and then there's a door to the north. But there's also, let me read what's in here. A dragon carved granite blocks line the chamber, walls and ceiling, but many are crumbled and broken, leaving stony debris on the floor. A huge marble statue of a rearing red dragon stands in the curve of the western wall. The eye sockets are empty, but a red glow lingers there, providing reddish light throughout the chamber. The radiance cast in inky shadow behind the statue's wide wings. A 5-foot diameter circular tile of dark stone is set in the floor on the dragon statue. Runes are carved around the circular tile's inner edge. What do you do? Well, first of all, who all followed him?
Vykon did.
Vykon did. So you went storming out down behind him too.
Yeah, I gotta support my bro.
All right. We're gonna say that the elephant says, "Hold on, we must make a plan." Anybody else?
I would be always at the back of the room, following him.
So is everybody following him up to that room? Stop right there. Don't move.
Alright.
Nobody in that room move.
Okay.
I might be even in the previous room looking through the doorway.
Okay, so we're gonna say the rest of you three will move into here. We're gonna say Ray would be. Well, I don't know. Y'all would probably be about right. I don't know.
Yeah.
About right there.
Sense.
Everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So okay. So you get in this room. Is it what is your first action, Elvator?
Well, what's this? So, like, this square...
That's just like a rug,
It's a rug? Okay.
as far as you know.
I'm going to lift the rug with my spear.
Okay. Yep. Bugs crawl out.
Just bugs?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just like a centipede and
Careful,
roach.
I've had friends who've been attacked by rugs.
Did you read any of that writing?
Yeah.
What writing?
You said there were runes.
So there were runes.
Oh,
What language, or does anybody know what language they're in?
yeah, it's draconic. This is you pretty much know this is like a temple built to, and
dragons.
everybody give me everybody in that room give me a history check.
Alright. Oh, is this who I think it is?
What?
Well, let's see. If I pass the history check, I'll tell you who I think it is. Because it's a big red dragon, right?
No, well, it's a marble dragon, so it didn't say. But anyway, who do you think it is?
Clouth?
Who?
Clouth.
No.
Worth a shot.
But your character knows.
Okay.
Your character knows that he's been doing some studies in this area. That is the depiction of the dragon Ashladon.
Oh. Okay.
Right. What I was going to say.
Y'all know from earlier in the story, Ashladon is the giant dragon that ruined the what I can't remember what they call it, the desolate fields or whatever outside of that town. It's nothing but ash and stuff. So this is the dragon accused of doing that many years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So moving on.
Well,
Elvator, if we
look at
investigate,
those-
you're slowing yourself down.
There's-
Maybe if we put the gems in the dragon's eyes, something will happen.
perhaps. Maybe we could summon our flying friend and make sure that we have something pinned in the doorway.
There's a door there.
Okay, well. Let's summon our flying friend to put the sapphires in the eyes.
Nothing happens, but when he's up there, give me a perception check.
Okay, I'm going up to the dragon.
As long as that's what you plan on doing.
Sure, let's die on this hill.
Let's die on this. We're all reasonably healthy. We can do it.
I haven't noticed anything.
Yeah, you did. As you went to the top of this dragon, out like the shadows behind this dragon that the lights in front of it were kind of casting, kind of takes up a somewhat semi-human form, and his hand reaches out to grab you and like grabs you on the ankle. 12 hit you? No, it doesn't.
Oh.
And everybody, okay, so instead of rolling initiative, just since he just went, everybody give me your goes.
Okay, well.
The people at the other end of the hallway, Ray, Elvator, Vykon, and I don't even know if Babar would have seen what happened. So Ray, Elvator, and Babar. No, not Babar. Ray, Elvator, and Vykon will act this round.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Elvator will go here.
The second dagger hits.
Okay, so then it's without the bonus.
Well, I'm going to say both daggers hit, and
Okay.
because all this is happening at one time.
Okay.
And you should get one sneak attack.
And that'd be a d6. It is a total of 9.
Yep.
8?
No, that's
8
more than
and
total.
5 is 13. What am I?
Yeah.
I don't know how to count.
All right,
All right.
Elvator, give me
16 to hit.
yes.
Okay. So 12 damage.
As the daggers kind of like rip the shadow into pieces. I don't know. Let me see. Resistances. Okay. Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks.
Kind of
So-
figured, yep.
That doesn't happen.
So
Well, no, it's just reduced.
It's reduced. So altogether, the damage was 13, 14, 15, 25. Half of 25 is 12. We're just going to do it that way. Make it easier. So the shadow will attack again, and Theranos and Basil. Let's just say Basil's not. Well, I don't know. Basil would rush through here after Ray, or he wouldn't rush after Ray. He'd probably stand behind Vykon.
Yeah.
So Theranos, go ahead and give me your go. But you don't know any. You don't know anything's happening in here.
I don't know what's happening. So
But you would probably still be coming up behind them.
So I would see this thing. Yeah, I can't get there though.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to act this round.
No, I'm too far away. So I want to move in though, like here. Near this. This is a door, right?
Where at?
Like here.
Yeah, there's a door right there.
Door to my north, right? Yeah, I want to be there. I can't attack. I'm too far away. I don't think.
Okay. All right.
Vykon's gonna throw a javelin at whatever that thing is. That shadowy humanoid.
Matter of fact, roll me a d4. Even it hits Elvator, odd it hits Ray.
Oh no.
Ray, go ahead and roll me a damage for that javelin.
What do you want me to do?
Ray, you take 6 damage.
Oh, sorry.
So as you throw the javelin, it slips out your hand and veers towards Ray, and you kind of like wince as you see it stick into Ray's thigh and just like stick there and start wobbling back and forth from the force of the throw. It's like, yeah, that sucks.
That sucks.
The shadow is going to reach out at Ray again.
Not bad.
And you hear it mutter something like, "Come to me."
What?
And it misses. Everybody go ahead and give me your attacks again. If you want Basil to make an attack this round, it's totally okay.
All right, Basil's going to do a magic missile at the guy.
Yeah.
All right, it's dead. You can't miss a magic missile.
Okay.
All right. Where you headed?
Well,
check out this dragon. We put the sapphire in his eyes and see what it does.
Well, we already tried that. It didn't do anything.
No.
So we don't have. Elvator is going to be. It's like we don't have time. We don't have time.
Give me a wisdom check. Those who want to stop her and look around the room.
All right, Basil will definitely want to.
Elvator, I'll give you 2 moves on up. Yeah, the way you want to go.
Okay.
Wisdom check?
Yeah, so you can move 120 feet in any direction you want. I'm sorry, perception, but it's the same thing.
Perception, I have a plus. There you go.
Yeah, okay, y'all find it. A loose stone in the wall behind the statue requiring a 7. Blah, blah, blah. There's 32 gold pieces and a flask of alchemist fire and 1 healing potion, the regular kind, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Oh. 2d4 plus 2.
What gold pieces was that again?
34, excuse me.
It's a vial of fire breathing?
Yeah. No. A vial of alchemist fire.
Alchemist fire, oh.
I want the healing potion. I'll hold it.
Okay.
So then it's not going into. I'm not putting it into the loot.
No, I'll just put it. I'll just hold it.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna say, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that each character has the ability on their belt to store 2 potions.
Okay.
Anything more, and you just be like a walking china shop. So you got this little pelt. Everybody that's got an adventurer kit or whatever kit, your belt has a little leather satchel that can hold two potions. All right.
All right.
That's just keep somebody from saying, "Well, I got 19 healing potions in my pocket." No, there's no way you have 19 healing potions in your pocket. You might have 19 healing potions in your bag, but they're not going to be ready accessible. You'd have to take the pack off, dig around, and find it. These, you know where they are. You can administer them as a bonus action or an action. Or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Elvator.
or
That's what's gonna
Vykon, do
do-
you want a Alchemist Fire on your hip?
Basil will take one.
Okay, give Basil the Alchemist Fire.
All right. Elvator, you can go ahead and move. You want me to go ahead and move you 120 feet?
Yeah.
Not 120. Yeah, 120 feet. So that would be through that room.
Anybody want to take a short rest?
Okay, before I tell you, I'm gonna tell you. So these stairs lead down up under this alcove. You want to proceed?
I like the idea of a short rest myself.
Yeah.
Well, but Elvator's running. I'm talking to Elvator. Elvator, do you want to proceed?
Yep.
Okay. So you
Wait.
So you go down these stairs, and it's about a 40-foot flat space, and then the stairs go right back up on the other side. It's almost like a little tunnel right there. Okay, so Elvator sprinted off. Anybody following Elvator?
I'm down 10 hit points, so I'm gonna take a short rest and roll some hit dice.
I'm
Well,
gonna take a short
okay,
rest.
so
Elvator's
if you
on his
take-
own.
So if you take a short rest, that's 10 minutes. Elvator is still running.
Wait.
So you're
Okay,
you're
well, let's.
so no, hold on.
If
So
he's-
hold on. You ran, so you have no clue what's going on here.
If he's
You're up
calling
there in the
after
hall.
me, I could.
Does anybody call after him?
Well, he was just saying Elvator
Yeah,
waits.
Vykon's been calling.
Good night. Love you.
So if he's saying Elvator wait, then Elvator would be willing to turn around and try and convince them to join.
would he,
him.
though?
Elvator saw
Would he?
they get a spear to the leg. He ran away.
Yeah, but I think Elvator, like you said several times before, would be all about trying to get to his honey.
Well, yes, but he's also saying,
Okay.
like, he would
So-
also be like, if they are willing to hear me out and try and convince them that we all need to go get his honey instead of him by himself, because
Okay,
he
so-
realizes that there would be a better chance of saving her with.
So
Everybody.
everybody calls him back.
But if he can't
Okay,
convince
we'll call
I
them,
know.
then he's going.
Theranos does not call back. Theranos does not call back.
Okay.
Hey,
So, but-
Elvator. Hey.
Please wait. Come back. Don't.
Don't throw your life away. It's not worth it.
Okay, so y'all call him back.
She
Elvator,
is worth
you come
everything.
back. You come back, right?
You're not worth anything dead.
My faith in Tyr will protect me.
That's fine, but we just need a few minutes to collect ourselves. Certainly, Tyr can wait 10 minutes.
All right.
Perfect.
So everybody go ahead and roll your hit dice, and we will. Well, it's 12-17 where we stand.
Okay, in terms of like the directions,
You're good.
so like, well, no, I'm just saying like, so we've gone north, southwest, south, and then this is us going north again.
Yep. You know what? I'm just gonna take these.
Okay, so we're 3 directions essentially away from getting to the grove.
Yep.
So
Just roll Theranos.
I'd say like finish the rest of the directions and then finish right before the grove.
And then the final boss battle next week.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead and roll your hit dice, heal up, and I'll put you at the door to the grove because there's no other encounters.
Okay. Well, if there's no other encounters, then we might as well just roll hit dice and then fit it, then save it for next week. Because
So yeah.
well, like the fight is probably gonna take.
Oh, it'll take a while.
It'll take a while.
Yeah.
Like fight will probably take another hour. I'm assuming.
Yeah, probably more.
How long until you get your spells back?
Depends which class you are.
Yep.
As a druid, long rest.
Long rest.
Yeah.
Spells by long rest too.
Yeah. Like, wizards can get some of their spell slots back in a short rest. And then, of course,
Right.
warlocks get all their spell slots back at a short rest. But warlocks get, like, absolute jack squat for spell slots.
Yeah.
Like, when I become a warlock, it's going to be like, I used my spell. Okay, you going to do anything else? No.
Yeah, you
No.
can. Always cast Eldritch Blast.
That's also true. Eldritch Blast it up.
All right, so you made it to the door. You make your way around the corridor and the hallway and everything else, and you make it to this door. Okay, so this is where we can call it.
Yeah.
I need to talk to Matt, so I'm gonna invite you to a separate channel. Do we have another? I'm gonna invite you to just meet me in the gaming channel. This has to do more of the transition between DMs.
Yeah.
So next week we'll finish this off, and then we'll start preemptively doing Matt's campaign or part of the campaign. That way we can kind of slide into it and figure he can go ahead and give us the intro and stuff like that. All right.
Okay.
Sound good? We'll see y'all next week, and I'll meet you in the gaming thing, Matt.
Okay. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night, guys.